4 is on special products. In this lesson, you will find squares and sums of differences and find the product of a sum and a difference. So, the first of the special products is the square of a sum. So if you have a sum like a plus b and square it, that's the same thing as a plus b times a plus b, right? So then you FOIL it out and you get a squared, and it becomes 2ab plus b squared. So if we're looking at this using that formula, x is like the a and 4 is like the b. So if we're using this here, a squared, so x squared, 2 times a times b. 2 times x times 4 makes 8x. And b squared is 4 squared, because 4 was b. So that makes 16. You could go through and do the FOILing, like that and that and that and that, but then you have to combine like terms. What this does is it basically combines the middle terms. So remember our formula was it's a squared plus 2 times a times b plus b squared. So looking at this is 7z, and our b is 2. So when I do a squared, putting that into my thing, it's going to be 7z squared plus times a, which is 7z, times b, and then it's plus b squared, which is 2 squared. So then we just want to go through and simplify all of this. So 7z squared is 49z squared plus 2 times 2 times 7 makes 28, and z is still there, and then plus 4. Okay, you don't have to necessarily write this step here if you can do it in your head. I'm just showing you what the process was. Okay, so same thing, square of a difference. The only difference is now is this is negative ab, 2ab, instead of positive. Okay, but it's still a squared and b squared. So for this one, where the formula is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So our a is 3c and our b is 4. So c squared is going to become 9c squared when you square 3c minus 2, my a, 3c, and my b, 4, and plus 4 squared, which is 16. So just simplifying 9c squared minus 24c plus 16. Again, you don't have to show this step if you can do that minus 24c in your head. Okay, write an expression that represents the area of a square that has a side length of 3x plus 12 units. So that's the same thing. If something is the side of a square, it's the same. So we square the side to find the area. So in this case, my a is 3x and my b is 12. So my formula, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So it's going to become 9x squared plus 2 times 3x is 6x times 12 is 72, and we still have x, and then 12 squared is 144. And then that's it. That's the expression to represent the area. So we can say area equals that. Okay, and then the last thing is if you have a and b the same and it's plus and minus, it becomes a squared minus b squared at the end. Because the middle terms in FOIL, the outside and inside terms, they cancel out. So for this one, remember my formula is a squared minus b squared because I have this the same in both of them, this the same in both of them, and then the signs are opposite. Okay, so 9d squared is 81d squared, and it's going to be minus, and b squared, b was 4, so it's going to be 16. And that's it. And it's just to show you it's the same thing if you FOIL it out. So if we had 9d plus 4 times 9d plus 4, or minus 4 on this one, sorry. So 90 times 90 is 81d squared. Outside terms next in FOIL. So outside is 90 times negative 40, so that makes negative 36d. Inside terms is 4 times 90, makes positive 36d. And my last terms is minus 16. And you see that 36d and negative 36d cancel each other out. So you get back down to 81d squared minus 16. So if you recognize these patterns, it could save time in foiling. But foiling will always work. And that's the end of this section. If you want to try some extra practice problems, here they are.